Hello students, welcome to my channel School Online 24/7 and today I am going to describe the essential topic of English grammar, the verb. And today I am going to describe about the verb. First of all, I am going to describe definition of verb, its examples, its kind, and at the last of the video I will give you an exercise. So be still here and watch the video with a lot of care until the end. So let us start the topic. A verb is a word that expresses an action, feeling, or extension, and the verb tells us something about the subject. Look at it with the examples. First example, Mohan writes, they feel sad, and Ashok was a great king. In these sentences, writes, feel, and was. These all words are your verb, and these verbs are describing their subject, number, and person. Means it they are used. These are used according the number of their subject, person, and these are verbs. Now look at the kinds of verb. The verb have four kinds. First kind, transitive verb. Second, intransitive verb. And third, finite verb. Four is your non-finite verb. Now look at the first kind of your verb. It is intransitive verb. A verb that does not require an object to make sense but make good sense by itself called an intransitive. In other words, we can say these types of verb have not any object to make sense the sentence. How? Look at by the examples and understand it. First example, Ram writes. Second, Sita sings. Third, Shyam plays. And fourth is your Gita loves. In these types of verbs, you can see writes, sings, plays, and loves. These are the verbs in these sentences, in these examples. But it have no object with itself. But we understand the meaning of these examples. So these verbs are your intransitive. Means in intransitive verbs we will not find any objects. Second, transitive verb. A verb that requires an object to complete its meaning is called transitive verb. Means these types of verbs we will find any object to complete the sense of the sentence. Look at the examples. Ram writes a letter. Shyam plays hockey. Sita sings a song and Geeta loves her mother. There, in these sentences, in these examples, write, plays, sings, and loves. All these words are your verbs and it all have object with its. So these verbs are transitive verb. Means a transitive verb have an object to complete its meaning. Now, third type of the verb will be your finite verb. Finite verb which shows time, or a verb which is limited by number, person and gender, and it is also bounded by the tenses also, and the subject is known as the finite verb. Means when a verb is bounded by the time, means tense, number, person, gender of the subject, it will be finite verb. How? Look at the examples. Mohan writes a letter. There, writes word is your verb and it is bounded by the Mohan, and Mohan is singular verb, singular number. Right, it should be used by the they, because they is your plural number, and we have written there, have is your verb and it is used for we because we is also our plural number. So these words means writes, write or have. These verbs are your finite verb. Next, there are two types of finite verb. Means finite verb also have how many types? Two types. First is your linking verb, second is your auxiliary verb. What is linking verb? First, a linking verb connects the subject with word that give us information about subject, such as condition or relationship or complements also. Means a linking verb joins subject, means joins noun with condition and relation and complement also it have. Mean it give us information of these things. Now look at the examples. She completed her work. Completed is your verb here and it gives us information about the subject that she has completed her work. So it is your linking verb. They went to market. It is also your linking verb because it is give us information about the subject and it is relate the complement or object with the subject. So it is your linking verb. Second kind of your finite verb is auxiliary verb. Auxiliary verbs are verb used with another verb. Means it is used with another verb with main verb to make tense. It shows us tense and passive form also. How? Look at it with the examples. She has left. Has is your auxiliary verb and left is your main verb. He was making a new experiment. There was is your auxiliary verb and making is your main verb. So it is your auxiliary verbs examples. Look at the another type of the verb and it is your last type of the verb. The name of the fourth and the last type of the verb is non-finite verb. A verb that does not show time, or a verb which is not limited by number, person, and tense of the subject is known as non-finite verb. Means it is not limited by the tense, by the number, by the person. It These types of verb we can use without limitation, and in finite verbs we have some particular limitation of the use of those type of verb. Means I'm talking about the finite verb, and in the non-finite verb it has no limitation of number, person, and tense also. Look at the examples. Raman tries to sing, we try to sing, they try to sing. There you can see there is no botheration of tenses and numbers also. And non-finite verb has also three types. It has also three types non-finite. First is infinitive. An infinitive usually begins with the word to plus first form of the verb. Means infinitives always use in this form to plus first form of the verb. I want to study. There you look, to plus first form of study. So it is the use of infinitive. She want to play. It is also use of infinitive to plus first form of the play. So it is the use of infinitive. Second kind of non-finite will be your gerund. A gerund is a form of verb that ends with letters, and the formation of gerund will be first form of the verb plus ing, and such words act like a noun in a sentence. Look at the examples. Swimming is a good exercise. I love driving. In these sentences, swimming is your gerund and driving is your gerund also. And these words followed this formation. First form of the verb plus ing. Now third and the last kind of the non-finite is your participles. A participle is a form of a verb. It is also a form of a verb that can be used as an adjective or combined with the verb to be construct different verb tenses. Means these type of verb construct different verb and tenses also. How? Look at its kind, and with the formation, with the examples also. It also has three kinds. First, present participle formation will be first form of the verb plus ing. Second will be past participle, and in this type of participle you all will find third form of the verb, and the third kind will be perfect participle, and the formation will be having plus third form. There should be third form of the verb. How? Look at the example and understood it very well. Look at the example. Hearing this news, she got heart attack. Hearing. This is shows us the present participle because there is first form of the verb and plus ing, and this act as an adjective. Driven by the poverty, he committed suicide. There is past participle. Driving is your third form of the verb. Having done with it, they got down to work. There, look at the formation. Having plus verb की third form means third form of the verb. So it is shows us the participle is used. What participle? Perfect participle. So these are the kinds with examples of the verb, and I hope you all understood it very well. And now I'm going to give you exercise. Do this exercise and sort out your problems. And if anyone face your any problem, so tell me about it by the comment. In these sentences, you all will find out transitive and intransitive verb. Means find out these sentences transitive and intransitive. For first sentence, she advised me to consult a doctor. Second sentence, let us invite your cousins as well. Third, I waited for an hour. Fourth, I received your letter in the morning. Next sentence. Fifth, I am going to send her some flowers. Six, he has changed a lot since he got married. 7. Suddenly the child woke up. 8. The loud noise woke me. 9. Let us discuss your plan. 10. I heard a lovely song in the morning. So these are some sentences in this exercise. You all will find out transitive and intransitive verb in these sentences. And thus the verbs video is end here, and I hope you all understood it very well. It's all part and use of these words. But if anyone have any problem, so tell me about it and discuss it with me. I will definitely solve it. And thanks for watching this video.